You got it. All right. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nikki Ribeiro. We're tuning in from Toronto, Ontario. I'm a mama of three, and I've been in this industry for about 13 years now. I built to the top of three multi-million dollar businesses, and I absolutely love what I do. And when I saw this, I was actually in something else, but this stopped me dead in my tracks because something about me. I had my big break when the timing, the positioning, and the effort was all aligned. And that's what we have here right now. So I want to talk about how big of an opportunity this is. So drop your where you're from in the comments. I'd love to see it. And we're gonna just jump right in. Okay, I see Orangeville. Awesome. Some of you are close, some of you are far. We're all over the place. So amazing. Let's do this. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. Here we go. Okay. So the company we're talking about tonight is called, I gotta accept all my cookies, MWR Life. And I love that so much because it means making wishes real. And man, if I am ever for that, my purpose in life has been to help people, men and women alike, see their worth, have those dreams and make them a reality. Show them how capable they are. And that's what we have here. So when I saw the name, I was like, perfect. This is totally aligned with my mission. Something about this company, though, this is not a startup. So let's first and foremost recognize that this is not a startup. This is something that's been established in Europe for over 12 years now. So it was founded in 2013, and we're operating globally, you guys. So I want you to really dream big here. Who do you know? What countries are they from? Because this gives you an opportunity to start building globally. We want international businesses, okay? We have head offices in the US, France, Hong Kong, the UK, and Dubai, and one coming to Canada. Super exciting. And just so we all are clear on this company just dropped in our laps 3 weeks ago. That's how brand new this is, okay? 3 weeks, you guys. You are the very first to hear about this beautiful company we're going to talk about tonight. So, the mission here tonight, we're going to talk about the three pillars. We're going to help you definitely travel more. We're going to show you how not only you can travel more, but you can earn a residual income while doing that. And of course, we also want to talk about just creating some community, some culture, which is always amazing. All right. So, take a look at this marketplace here. So we've got movies, we got coffee, we've got health, we got cosmetics. I mean, some of these things you're using every single day. I'm using my makeup, I'm having my coffee, my health products. We're using all of these things. But the craziest part about this, that even all of these different marketplaces don't add up to the travel industry. So we get to be a part of the travel industry that's over, I think it's in the trillions now. We have to update these slides. And it's not something that's going away. People are going to want to travel forever and ever. Amen. It is not a hot ticket product that is coming in hot and then falls off right, in a month or two from now. This is something we're always going to want to do. So we're going to teach you how to build a residual from this, but also how to dream big. I want you guys to put in the comments your dream destinations so I can look them over because you know what? Guarantee you they're on this platform. So we all recognize these websites, correct? We got booking.com, we got Expedia. And the craziest part about this, who has spent hours on end searching for the best deals on these sites? You, me, yeah, raise your hand. Yeah, I have. And the thing with that is, they're all owned by two different companies, Booking Holdings and Expedia Group. So we're spending all this time looking on these websites. They're all under the same roof, okay? And something really interesting about them is that they actually put out millions of dollars in marketing ads. And so when you're putting out millions of dollars in marketing ads to get people to use their platforms, guess where that comes from? Guess where that money comes from? Our pockets, our savings, right? So the amazing thing about MWR Life or Travel Advantage, which is our product, is that we don't put out millions of dollars into marketing. We put that money back in the pockets of you and I, the people who are building this business belly to belly, word of mouth. That's where the money goes, and also into our saving platform so that we can guarantee you get the best price. So we're talking about Travel Advantage. This is our product, okay? This is honestly the coolest thing I've seen since sliced bread. When I first looked at this app, I couldn't believe the prices that are on here. And I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. You'll be able to see, this app in action and what this platform can do for you. But I want to kind of just talk about the trends, right? We're talking about trends. Netflix on a subscription, Spotify on a subscription, Amazon subscription. That is the trend, and we stay on trend. We thought how cool it would be if we had a subscription or a membership for travel, everything in one spot, so that you're not having to do research over here and get, travel agents and this and this and that. Everything can be found in one simple app. And that's where this was born. So this is going to empower us to book more travel. You're going to see the savings. There's tons of value in here, and our platform isn't just travel. We have some other really cool features as well. So these are all the things that you're going to get inside the platform. Okay, so we have over 2 million hotel relationships. Okay, these are wholesale relationships with our CEO. This isn't white label travel. This isn't anything you've ever seen before. Okay, this is the best of the best. We have flights on here. We have car rentals. We have cruise liners. And I'm talking the most beautiful cruise liners. Who here has dreamt of taking their kids maybe on a Disney cruise? But have you looked at the prices of those suckers? They're expensive. So we have them highly discounted on our site. We have all-inclusive resorts. We're actually partnered with Ticketmaster, which I thought was like, that's a big deal for them to want to partner with us. So that was really cool. So I'm talking festivals, concerts, sports games. We're partnered with Ticketmaster. We have ground transportation. We have activities. So think things like, maybe you want to take a helicopter ride around the CN Tower. Maybe you want to go snorkeling. Maybe you want to go see the CN Tower. I'm thinking things near Toronto, right? Maybe you want to do Niagara Falls. I mean, in your own backyard, not just here in Toronto, Canada, anywhere you are, there's activities nearby where you'll be able to find cheaper, discounted activities. So start thinking of things maybe in the summertime that you want to do with your kids. You can look up in there and you'll be able to find really discounted activities you can do or while on vacation. But two things that I thought, wow, this really makes this platform unique is our lifestyle mall and our life experiences. So the lifestyle mall really I was impressed by. So this is basically like your duty free, like when you go to the airport, okay? So you're able to find things like designer handbags, colognes, perfumes, sunglasses, travel clothes, all, what do we do when we book a trip? We shop, right? Got to get new outfits, got to get new sunglasses, all the things, right? You can shop in our lifestyle mall and get wholesale pricing. And here's the coolest bit. When you shop with the lifestyle mall, you get those deals, but you also get rewards for future travel. So it's just kind of this ever evolving platform, right? Then we have the life experiences. This sold me. Life experiences are highly discounted trips that are beautifully curated. And every single month, the company releases multiple of these trips. Okay. So these are like dream destination trips. Like they've got Rome on there, they've got Greece on there, they've got France on there, they've got Dubai. We're all hoping to go to Dubai. Who's going to Dubai with me in October, right? Like there's a Dubai trip in there. There's honestly, think up the most beautiful place on earth. It's probably in there. It is absolutely amazing. So I'll show you those in a little bit once I show you the platform. But these experiences are highly discounted and they are curated. So for instance, on the Dubai trip, which I'll show you, it's got like the yacht party with food and drinks attached to the zero gravity. One of them has like a safari cruise and they're all built into the price. That one price, I believe, was like $419. Okay. And of course, you pay for your flight separately, which you book through here. You're also going to save money on your flights. Although those are heavily regulated, you're going to get tons of travel rewards when you book with your flights with this platform as well. So it's kind of just this thing where then you take those points and you use them for something else. And it's really, really neat. Okay, moving on. Okay, like we were just talking, travel credits, loyalty points. We want to know like what are the advantages of this platform for us, right? So travel credits are something you get when you're using the platform. So the more you use your platform, the more you shop in it or the more you book in it, you're going to get travel credits and you're going to get loyalty points. Now the loyalty points I really love too because they're dollar for dollar. So every single month, if you decide to come and be a member, and whether you're a customer as an elite member or whether you decide you want to build a business here with us and do it big, you get loyalty points every month with your subscription, with your membership, which I love because that means it's not an empty membership. So every month, we'll get into it, but just so you understand, $120 is your membership. Now, I'm going to teach you how to do that for free so you don't pay anything. But on top of that, you get $120 every single month with that elite membership. So you're not just paying to thin air. You're literally saving for future travel. Now, I'm going to explain all that. The other thing I want to touch on, though, before we move on, is this here, right here, up to 5 users. I love this because that means, say you have a big family, or maybe you have adult children, or your husband travels a lot. You can have up to 5 profiles on your account. So I kind of look at it like a 5-for-1 deal here. So say your daughter, she's off in university and she wants to do a girls trip with her friends. She can have her own profile on your account. She doesn't have to pay for anything. She goes in, she books, she gets all the best deals. She messages mom, you're the best. I just saved $400 and you get all the travel credits for it. So I really love that, right? The other thing here is Trustpilot. This was another thing I looked at before I joined. I want to know what people are saying about Travel Advantage. And so on Trustpilot, we actually have a 4.8 rating. And that's because we just do such a great job. Not only do we give the best deals out there, but we have amazing support too. So you get 24/7 service. So it's like having your own personal travel agent with you, okay? If you have any issues at any point during your travels, booking, whatever it is, you actually get to have 24-hour access to somebody who speaks like 10 different languages. So any language you need to help you with your travel needs or help you in any capacity when it comes to the platform. Love that. Next. Oh, this is just a cool thing if you're into giving back, okay? I love this. At checkout, say your discount is 40% on your hotel. If you want, you can actually click just take 20% off and they will take the remainder 20% and they will give it to a charity and they match it 100%. So that's just another cool feature on how we're constantly just kind of giving back. So I love that. All right, so what I want to do next is I want to show you guys the platform, right? Let's look at the platform. It is so cool, you guys. So here's a look. So at the top here, you can see hotels, flights, cars, transfers, cruises, life experiences, all the things are here, okay? But I wanted to look up a little hotel, maybe a little staycation nearby for me and my kids. I love to do staycations with them. One-on-one, we go to a bougie hotel like once a year. We wear the plush robes, we order room service, we go swim in the pool, and it's just a nice one-on-one time for myself and the kids, okay? So we found a couple different things here. One was the Holiday Inn downtown Toronto. Here, let me show you. Can you see? So what they do here, see that regular price, 568 Canadian? So how they find that price is we actually have an AI built into our software. By the way, we own all of our own tech and software, which is really cool. So that basically goes out and it grabs the prices from those 2 sites I talked about, the Expedia Group and the Booking Holdings Company, okay? And they give you that medium price. And then what we do with your membership is we make sure we beat it. So as you can see here, the member savings are $199 plus because I upgraded to Turbo, I get another $44 off. And then if you look right here, it says apply up to 15 loyalty points, which are dollar for dollar. So I can actually also take off another $15. So let's see if we can find, oh, did I look that one up? I'm not sure. We might have to do a different comparable. Hold on, wrong one. Here. Okay, that was a good one because it does show you, but I want to show you an actual comparable that you can see with your own eyes. Okay, so Park Hyatt Toronto, I was looking at this one earlier. This is a 5-star. We're going to save 22% and it will give you the order of the highest savings to the lowest savings. So you can filter it. Maybe you want it closer to home, you want it this price, that price. You can filter through all of this. So the Park Hyatt Toronto, this is a beautiful hotel. I mean, this is the bougie of the bougiest, okay? We have everything from your budget hotels to the most glamorous hotels, resorts, all the things, okay? So you can see here the regular price. It's almost $1,200, okay? And then we're gonna save the 233 plus the $12 discount for the turbo, and that varies. Sometimes it's like $100, sometimes it's 12, as you can see. But then we can also apply those 16 loyalty points to that, okay? So our total is 896 Canadian. That's including tax. And I typed in the same dates, the same rooms, just so you could see it's the exact same dates here. And for that same date, same room, the king room, it's 145 plus the taxes, so 194, another $200 in taxes, you guys. So as you can see, even on booking.com, which is what we all go to, right? We all think, Expedia and booking.com, those are going to get us the best deals possible. We actually beat that price by a few $100s, as you can see down here. Let me go back right here. Okay, so that's just one example on how our prices are always going to we're always going to beat that price. And one thing too is to just remember, if you do find something that's cheaper on the off chance, we will credit you 150% of the difference because we have a best price guarantee, which I love. I'm just going to quickly show you a couple other things on the site and then we'll move on. I want to show you life experiences. Okay, this is what I was talking about. These are the things that sold me. I was like, what is this? How can they do this? And the coolest thing about this is these are curated trips that are exclusive to the members. So what you'll find is huge community here as well. Everyone from all over the world who's in this company, they will meet up and go to these life experiences. So they're like, I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, they're amazing. Like these are out of this world, okay? So I'm talking Portugal. I just earned a trip. Guys, I've been here 3 weeks. I just earned a trip to Portugal, apparently. I just found that out. I didn't know. I earned a trip to Portugal and Mexico. Okay, so you could also earn free trips. We're going to get into that part. The Algarve, stunning. Vegas, look at these prices right here. $692. Remember those loyalty points are dollar for dollar? 150 loyalty points, you can take off that price. So $150, you can take off that price, okay? And they all have different itineraries built into them. So for instance, this one is 5 days, 4 nights, and it might have like different things that are going on, okay? And you can participate or you don't have to. We have, excuse me, I should have brought a water with me. We have New York, we have Egypt, we have Greece, like anywhere, Albania, anywhere you can think of, we have these amazing trips. This is the Dubai trip I was talking about. So incredible, incredible, incredible. Nice. Like, check out these prices. Are you guys able to see these prices? Like, what, like, hello? Like, are we all as shocked as I am? Because this is amazing. We have an all-inclusive trips, like 761 Mexico, 5 days, 4 nights. We have these amazing trips. Oh, and that one, you can apply $350 of loyalty points off. So when I tell you these trips are in reach now for you, and you've wanted to travel, you wanted to earn more, and you never thought you'd be able to, or maybe you thought, okay, I got to save up for a year before I can go on a trip, gone were the days, okay? We're done with that. All right, let's get back to the presentation. You guys still with me? Are we having fun? Or am I talking your ear off? All right. Let's talk about the memberships and we'll talk about money, honey. All right. I like talking about money. If you get uncomfortable talking about money, this might not be the presentation for you because I'm all about teaching you how to make money. I don't want to take money from you. I don't want you to waste your money on products and memberships and all these things. I want you to have money in your pockets. Okay. So these are the memberships. The first one is the VIP. This comes with hotels, resorts, flights, car rentals, transfers, activities. That's what you're going to get with the VIP. This is for your customer that just wants to do some leisurely travel. Maybe they're the soccer mom or the hockey mom that is always constantly going to and spending money on hotels. This is our basic customer. This is a $20 a month membership, but it's got a lot of value in it, okay? Like that is pretty cool. Now for the people here who are like, nope, like I want access to those life experiences. I want that lifestyle mall. I want all of it, okay? I want to truly get the entire app. I want everything. You're going to upgrade to the elite membership. You can do that as a customer as well, and you're going to have access to that entire platform. So I'm talking Ticketmaster, the cruises, the life experience, everything that I talked about, you'll have access to that. So like I said, these memberships, they're not empty memberships. So you pay $120 a month, which we'll get into how you don't have to pay that. I'm going to teach you. I remember I told you I would. You're going to pay $119 a month or $120, let's say $120 a month, and you're going to get 120 loyalty points back every single month. So what you can do with those is you can save them up and use them to 100% after your 12 months. So you can use them at any point. But if you want, you can save them up, and after 12 months, you can put 100% of those loyalty points into a beautiful luxury vacation with the life experiences. You could do that. I mean, you could do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do, but you can save up those points, okay? If you want to upgrade to Turbo, which is what I did, because I'm like, I'm going all in. This is a business for me, but also I want the points and I want the extra discounts at checkout. So the points are amazing because you get double the points with Turbo. So you pay a one-time fee, but then you get 250 points. Those are dollars, you guys, $250 every single month to save up for travel. And then when I teach you how to get that for free, you're still getting that's $250 a month for travel, and at checkout you're getting those bonuses off. Like I said, it could be $100, it could be $12. It depends on the hotel and the dates, but you're always going to get something off. But for sure, you're always getting those points every month, which to me is a no-brainer. So those are the memberships. You can get back with the person who invited you to go into more depth as to, you know, how much, all the details. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to talk about how you get to be a part of this. Okay. Listen up. Launched 3 weeks ago. Okay. You get to be, and this is not hype. This is just who I am as a person. So just like, I am just this excited. This opportunity in a 2-week period has changed my life. And I want you to understand the magnitude of what you have your hands on right now. Okay. This isn't just small potatoes over here. This is a company that you're going to see absolutely explode over the next couple of weeks. You're the first handful of people who are hearing about this, okay? This isn't a startup. This isn't a hype thing. This is travel. Travel's pretty sexy, and the people are always going to do it. Correct? Correct. Am I right? Yes. Okay? You get to be the first ones in your neighborhood, your city, your state, your country to be able to share this business and absolutely change your life. I've been in this business 13 years. I've done this. I've built businesses. I always look for timing, okay? When a company is launching, because there's 4 phases of growth in a MLM, okay? I look for timing, I put in the effort, and I look for positioning. You have all 3 things here, okay? You have the timing, you're at the very forefront of this. You have the effort and the leadership from all of us, okay? Does anyone have goosebumps? I don't know, maybe I'm just like in my own drama. I'm the main character in my life right now. And also you have the leadership, you have the timing, and you have the right opportunity, okay? And the positioning to be at the top of what we call a binary comp plan. 2 lines of business. We're going to talk about it. All right. When you sign up, you're going to pay $99, okay? And you're going to get all the things that you need. You're going to get me as one of your leaders. You're going to get a personalized website. You're going to get the back office. You're going to get marketing materials. You're going to get all the tools, all the report, everything you need. It's so beautifully curated. We also have, for those of you who are like, I'm in over my head. Like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I just got on this call. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about comp plans. You're talking about this. I don't know. Don't worry. You don't have to know. You get to learn because we're all brand new here. I'm brand new here. So we have something called the school app where you download it and it will tell you exactly what to do. Set up your e-wallet, how to get paid, how to go into your back office, how to post. It's going to teach you everything so you don't feel like you're coming in here and you're just like a fish out of water, right? We got your back on this. All right, so that's $99. And then you pick your membership like we talked about, okay? But let's talk about how we're going to make you some money, and we're going to make you a lot of money, okay? Member bonuses. These are like your thank yous for bringing somebody into the business, okay? So this is how you earn. This is just one way that we earn here, okay? You bring someone in on that VIP As a customer, you make 100% commission, 20%, you make $20, sorry. You make $20. You bring someone in on that elite, you're going to make $40. If you bring someone on an elite and they upgrade with the turbo as well, you're going to make $80. That's just right off the cuff. Like that's just not residuals. That's just, here you go. Here's a nice bonus. Do we like it? We like it, right? It's nice. The next thing, we're going to start talking about residuals. Who here wants to make money in their sleep? I do. Last night I made $700 while I was sleeping from this company, okay? It's not a joke. This is real life. Once you start building your organization, okay, once you start bringing people in, and let me tell you, we have the post to put out for you if you want to put on social media, they're going to come knocking on your door. Okay, you're not going to be having to reach out to everybody, their moms, your cousins. People are going to start coming to you. We're going to teach you how to do attraction marketing, okay? 10 to 25 members, you're going to make 10%, and these are off of your efforts, off the people you bring in, so on and so forth. You can make up to 25%. I want you to start thinking long term. How many people will I have brought in a year from now? Every single month, you're going to make 25% off all those memberships, okay? That's nice. It gets nicer, though. Then we also have, you hear about like ranks in a business, right? So we've got all these different ranks, and you get to decide how many people are in your organization. So these are point system. So for silver, this is how I'm going to teach you how to have that membership covered for free, okay? No money's going out of your pockets, only into your pockets when we're talking about this business, okay? You got 3 people signed up on elite memberships with you. You're going to know 3 people who are going to want to do this business, who are going to want to make a lot of money, and who are going to want to travel the world, okay? You're going to make $120 a month. Now, how much was our membership? $120 a month. So the company will just take that right out, and you no longer have to worry about paying any type of membership just by having those 3 active people under you. But we want to talk about like, okay, that's nice. We don't pay for anything. We're getting that free travel. We're getting those $250 credits every month. That's beautiful. Love it. We're going to start building organizations. And remember how I said we have a binary comp plan? This is where it gets exciting for you guys being at the very forefront of this. Timing, remember I said timing and positioning? So how binary works is you have 2 lines of business, okay? This might be a foreign language. Don't get lost here. We're going to go through it. We're going to learn it together. You're going to be okay. 2 lines of business, okay? You come in and say, I'm at the top. I'm right here. And I sign up Dave. I see you there, Dave. I sign up Dave, and he goes right here. There's Dave, okay? And then after Dave, I bring in Kevin. Well, Dave's already got a position in my comp plan up here. So guess where Kevin's going? Underneath Dave. Dave didn't do anything, but he's now got a team member who's bringing in a membership every month. Then say Amanda's like, you know what, Nikki, I want to join you too. I'm like, okay, let me pop you under Kevin. And it goes and it goes and it goes and it goes. So while you're building your business over here and you're bringing your people in, guess what? You're at the top of a binary. So you got people coming in underneath you. So that's why we love this, because this creates a community. Remember I said we want to create community where everybody wins? That's a part of our pillars. That's what this creates, because it takes away all the selfish mentality and we're working to help each other. I love that. Who loves that? I love that. Okay. The other thing that I love, and I got to make sure I don't forget this because this is really important. Your volume, who's been in MLM where they work your butt, you work your butt off, and you're that close to a promotion at the end of a month. And you're like, damn, I missed it by a hair. And all that volume flushes. And you're like, that's motivating. I got to start from scratch next month. Or you got team members who maybe they missed their promotion and they go, you know what? I'm done. I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. I worked my butt off and boom, it's all gone. We don't flush your volume here. There's no month end. I know a lot of you are going to be like, what are you talking about, Nikki? I'm telling you, there's no month end. So forget the days where you're messaging people at the end of the month like, hey, you getting an order in? Hey, you want to buy this? You want to buy my collagen? You want to buy my lipstick? And you look kind of like, ugh, it's get the ick, right? Like no one wants that. You don't have to do that. So if you go to bed on the 31st, you guys, with 600 points, you're waking up on the 1st with 600 points. Can I get an amen? Because that's amazing. No more flushing, no more nonsense. Your volume sticks. You never lose your rank. You're platinum forever. That's freaking huge, you guys. Okay? So when you bring in someone on a VIP, you get 1 point. When you bring in someone on an elite and a turbo, you get 6 points. So that's where these come from. These points add up. So I want you to remember, you're at the beginning of this, right? Where are you going to be in a year from now if you just keep sharing this? You're using the platform. traveling the world, making memories, and that's the product. Okay. How many people are you going to have come in? What kind of money would you like to make a month? I mean, why can't you dream big, right? Let's make $45,000 a month. I want to, right now there's a lot of us making over $1,000 a day. Who knows where we're going to be in 2 years, 3 years? You don't know. So the more you work, obviously, it's a business. You work it like a business, especially right now at the forefront of this. It's going to pay you and pay you well. This is only 40% of the comp plan, by the way. This is only a small piece. This is where it gets even sexier. I got to speed this up. Okay. So this is really cool because as you go up the ranks, like we just talked about, you're going to start earning these builder bonuses. These ones blow my mind. Every time I check my back office, I've got another builder bonus. So depending on your rank, say you bring someone in and they're a silver and say you're a titanium here, they're going to make their $40 for bringing someone in and then they got the other 40 for the turbo, but you're going to make the in-between bit. You're going to make the 20 plus the 30 as a builder bonus. This is where it gets really hot because as you grow your business, you're not just making money off the people you're bringing in, you're making money off the people they're bringing in, and so on and so forth. And that's what we call residual income, along with that other daily pay. Okay, those are your residual incomes. Now check this out. Let me move this. I keep having my camera and I can't see anything. So these are called boost bonuses. I know a few of you on this call have been here for like what, 5 days and you're already earning these, which is crazy. So basically how this works is once you hit the rank of gold, okay, that means you have, I believe, 12 people on your team, you start earning what's called boost bonuses. So if you bring in through Monday to Friday, 6 people into your business, the company's going to give you a $600 bonus per week every time you do that. And remember, if you're Canadian on here, we get paid in USD, so we're very happy about that. Our dollar's not great, but we like getting paid in USD. That's pretty nice, okay? And the same thing goes with platinum. So once you hit platinum, and we have trainings to teach you all this, you guys, like we have it all in the school app, so don't fret. When you hit platinum, you're going to earn $1,200 USD bonus every single week, every time your team and yourself, not just you, it's the efforts of you and your team bring in 12, you're going to earn another $1,200 USD every single week. So start earning these weekly nice bonuses on top of everything else. Plus, then we pay you 20% of your smaller leg. So whichever leg has less volume, we're going to give you 20% bonus for that, just as an added thing. Of course, we have car bonuses. Most companies have a car bonus. I like this one because if you don't want the car bonus, they're still going to give you $250 cash, which is just like another extra nice little thing. And of course, again, it's in US dollars. But if you want to opt for the car, you can, I think they have like, it's like the bougie cars though. It's the Mercedes, it's the BMW, it's the Audi, I think. I can get the details for you guys if you're interested in that. This is something I really love. I earned the Platinum $300 life experience voucher, and then I just earned the presidential retreat. This is pretty cool. This is to Portugal, I just found out. So all of these are just added little bonuses, and as you can see, they get pretty nice. This one I'm really looking forward to. This is the Ruby one.
He was giving me like a hug.
Oh,
And
sorry.
then he hit me.
Yep.
Like he went, but I don't know. I think it's like, I love you, but
Hold on. We don't want to know her business. We don't we got her muted. All right. So the Ruby, super cool. You get to fly out to Miami. You're going to be flown out there for free. You're going to have dinner and drinks and hang out with the CEO, pick his brain, the whole thing. But as you can see here, we have a lot of bonuses. This one looks pretty nice over here. Maybe, I told them you're going to have to update the $1 million house one because in Canada that will get you a shed. But other than that, amazing. I told them like $1 million in the US is different on houses than it is in Canada. We're going to upgrade that, or I'm going to take the supercar and trade it in for a house. Okay. So you guys, that's the end of my presentation here. But as you can tell, we're very, very excited about what we're creating over here, the culture we're creating, the lifestyle we're creating. I really want you guys to take a second to really think about this, think about the opportunity, and start to allow yourself to dream a little bit bigger, okay? Where you want to go, who you want to go with, right? What you want to do with your life. We get one life. I always tell my kids this. You get one life. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be, right? So this is truly the vehicle that can get you that amazing life. If of course it takes work, but we would love to have you a part of the team. If you have questions, get back to the person that invited you, and I hope you have the most fantastic evening. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, guys.